everybody, this is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, and this is episode number 60. I always start off the podcast by saying that if you are a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. And I always have to thank my support staff, which is Devin Caitlin Korner here in Sugar Land, and Wendy Santana in the Richmond office, as well as the assistants and processors and everybody that works for us. Oh, and Jennifer Smias, I forgot about her. In saying that, let's get started. I have an extended podcast today. I actually have 3 sets of guests. 2 of them are sitting with me right now. 2 wonderful, beautiful young ladies. They are real estate agents. I have a vendor up after them in segment number 2. And segment number 3, I have a surprise. So you guys tune in later. So this is Amy Rivas and Yelena F.
Yes.
I can't say her last name. You understand why in a second. So they are real estate agents. Both of them are clients of ours. And Yelena's been on the podcast before. This is Amy's first time. So why don't you guys introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do and who your broker is.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Amy Rivas. I've been doing real estate for about 9 years, and my brokerage is Tintori Properties.
That means it's you next.
And I'm Yelena Farzullayeva. I have been doing real estate also for about 9 years, and I am with Worth Clark Realty.
Say your last name really slow.
Farzullayeva.
Okay. And why is that your last name? Where are you from?
Russia.
Yes, she is from Russia.
Russia, Ukraine, one of those.
Okay. All right. Well, you got to pick a side right now. Come on.
American.
Good
She's neutral.
choice. She's neutral.
I'm
Okay.
neutral.
So let's start out by telling everybody, you said you've been an agent, Amy, for 9 years. What got you into real estate? Why did you decide to be a real estate agent?
So I actually started real estate when I was 18 years old. So I really didn't know what path I was going to take, if I was going to go to college or if I was going to, do something else. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a mom who went to school and a dad who did not go to school. So there was conversation of what I should, what path.
Should she not?
Yeah. So then my dad suggested I should get into real estate because I am a good salesperson in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I still pursued my career in finance. I got a degree for that, and I also got my real estate license. So basically it was pressure from my parents to choose a career.
Where did you get your degree from?
University of Houston, downtown.
University of Houston, Clear Lake.
Nice.
There you go. So people mistake it for an A&M ring.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aggies, it's not an A&M ring. Lena, tell everybody why you got into real estate.
You know, I was supposed to be doing this when I was 20 because my mom is like,
You're only 22 now.
I know, but that's 2
21
years
and a half.
wasted.
Yeah.
And she's like, you got to do this. You're a natural. But of course I didn't listen. I built my life. And in 2015, my daughter was 16. She had her own car. And I was like, you know what? Let me do it. And
It's time for you to do something.
it's time for me to do something with my life. So, yeah, that's how I got into real estate.
So, and how long you been an agent?
Since 2015.
So that's 9
9
years.
years. Mhm.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We met at the same brokerage.
We started at the same time.
but you're not at the same brokerage now.
No.
No.
Okay. How come you're not at the same brokerage?
I don't know.
We were just looking for different things in
It's
a
her fault,
brokerage.
Yes.
I was just trying to stay away from her. I'm just kidding.
And we're still back together.
Yeah. So you guys have also been friends for a long time,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, what is it about real estate that you like? Because obviously after 9 years, you stuck around and you've been through COVID and you've been through ups and downs. And so tell everybody what is it about you like, real estate you like?
I think it's the impact that you make on other people, especially when somebody thinks that, obtaining or owning a property is beyond their means or something that they can't accomplish, and you sit down and let them know that you can help them get to that finish line, and seeing like the excitement of them actually achieving something in the end is really fulfilling.
Yeah. What about you?
I totally agree. You know, to see their faces at the end of the day when they get stuck in this rental, constantly year after year rental. And when you educate them and put them together with the right vendors and lender, and at the end of the day, they're super excited. And that's
Well, you mentioned renters and seeing them excited and everything. What would you tell somebody today that's paying $2,000 a month for rent that can buy a house and maybe get a mortgage to be less than that?
Yes, definitely buy, because if you look at all your other bills, your credit card bills are 25-30%, your car payment bill, your interest rate on your cars is high. Why would you not want to buy a house? And then at some point when the interest rates drop, you just refinance and you're paying your own pocket instead of paying somebody else's
That's good
mortgage
advice.
off.
Amy, if someone come to you and said, I want to buy, and they have credit issues or down payment issues or whatever, do you have a way to help them?
Yeah, I like to sit down first and hear their whole scenario. Sometimes just having minor debt can become like this big thing in somebody's mind that they're like, oh, I can't buy because I have a car loan, or I have student loans, or whatever it may be. There's always options. There's grants, there's down payment assistance. There's a lot of builder incentives going on where they buy your rate down or help you with closing costs. So there's a way around everything. Step number one is always having that conversation with a professional so we can guide you to the right team of people.
And is now a good time to buy?
I feel like there's never a perfect time. I think the perfect time depends on the person.
I have said that a million times. People ask me all the time, is now a good time to buy? Well, it depends on your situation
Yes.
and what you want. I bought my house in 2004, and I bought it at, I think I was at like 9 or 12% interest. And then that was a good rate. I was excited about
Right.
it. Now I'm sitting at 3 point something. Don't tell anybody, but that's the situation that we've gotten into in this market, where there's a lot of people that have bought 15, 20 years ago, refinanced, and they're sitting at a rate that's way under where we're at now. That's why they're not moving, because there's not a lot. From what I can tell, there's not a lot of inventory right now. So, what do you guys think about the market? What's your opinion about what's going on right now?
I feel like the market has been picking up significantly. I feel like I've been super busy. I think people are taking advantage now. They're scared rates are going to drop and everyone's going to go crazy. And we're going to be back to our bidding wars as it is. We lack inventory. So I think the time is now.
Just do it.
Just do
I
it.
think people don't understand that back earlier, like interest rates were 15, 18%.
Yeah.
Everybody got so used to COVID times when the interest rates were so low. I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I don't see it happening
Ever.
again.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and to be honest with you, it was only like a couple of years.
Exactly.
So people were just spoiled. They didn't get used to it. They were spoiled.
Sellers were spoiled, buyers were spoiled.
I think everyone's stuck on those rates because they regret not taking advantage of those rates when they were there.
Exactly.
So
tell everybody, Amy, what kind of real estate agent are you? Are you more of a buying agent, selling agent, renting agent, investor's agent?
I've done a little bit of everything. I've done investments myself. I've helped other people, flip houses, and from finding them the property, helping them like design, color scheme, all of that. I've helped, hundreds, probably at this point, of buyers.
Really?
I mean, 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9
Okay.
years.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Listed a
experience.
couple properties. Yeah.
There's a lot of happy people out there, right?
Yeah. I was like, we've done it all at this point.
Do you keep in touch with your past clients?
I do, especially through social media. I think that's
Okay.
the easiest way to keep in touch with everybody, because you don't have to be, texting them every month. They see what you're doing and you see what they're doing, and their family's growing, or, new milestones in somebody's life, and you can easily congratulate them.
So let's go ahead and pivot to marketing, Yelena. So what? And we've had this conversation before, I know, but tell everybody, how is it that you generate leads? What do you do to market your business?
I actually have a lot of referrals, and a lot of past clients keep coming back. So I really appreciate that. But social media right now, I think,
Which social media?
Facebook, Instagram. I've had some people through TikTok. So
Which do you prefer? What do you do the most activity on?
I'm actually on all three.
Really? Well, that's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, I'll post the same thing
Right.
throughout, different days, but on all three.
What about you? What do you do to market your business?
A lot of social media for sure.
Okay.
Especially on Instagram. I did have a YouTube channel for a while where I would post, things about my real estate career. And then I'm on TikTok as well.
And do you, what do you guys post on your social media? Is it just your listings, your houses, or I mean, what do you post?
No, we do a lot of videos. So I'll do like a day in my life as a real estate agent. I'll like vlog it. I'll do like mini
Really?
vlogs. I also will do just promotional videos, encouraging people to take the first step and
Mhm.
apply. And then also like house tours.
Okay. What about you?
Same. I mean, I want them to connect with me as well, so I'll do some personal stuff, maybe vacation pictures or family pictures with friends. And then I'll also do like home tours,
Okay.
new
What-
builds.
What new builds? I got a question about that. But so is there marketing campaign or a marketing opportunity or that you aren't doing right now that you want to do in the future? I need to start doing that kind of thing.
Definitely
I
farming.
can name one that neither one of y'all mentioned. So, but
Ew.
go ahead.
Like what?
No, go ahead.
Okay, what would you like to start doing but are not doing?
I want to be more consistent.
With what?
Social media.
Okay, so if you're not consistent with social media, how many times are you posting right now?
Not as many as I should be.
She likes to go around the answers to just get
Yes.
into What
She
about you?
posts when she has content
Yes.
available.
But you have content all the time.
True.
Yeah.
Everything that you do in your daily real estate business is postable. So just
Like-
putting that out there.
Like Kevin does.
Yeah,
I post 3 times a day.
We know.
It's creating that habit of like, okay, I need
Yes.
to post. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough to keep up with everything.
What about you? What do you want to do in the future that you're not doing now?
I definitely want to farm.
Really? Did you get a farming list from me?
Yes.
Okay.
I have gotten that farming list, just haven't implemented.
Okay. Nice.
But I would really like to kind of take some time to really focus on farming a certain area.
Mhm. The one thing that you guys didn't mention that I think is imperative for real estate agents is what I'm struggling with her on right now is your CRM.
Okay.
Yes, you're right.
You have to have a CRM.
We have it.
Okay, you have to use your
The
CRM.
CRM is purchased and
It's
paid for
purchased
every
and paid
month.
for, exactly.
Yeah, you're paying something for it, but you're not using it. It's a very easy way to keep reminding your clients that you're not working with once a month, that when they're ready, you're available. And you will get residual business from your database, guaranteed. So,
I feel social media also helps a little bit if we're not so consistent
Yeah.
with the CRM
I don't
because they
disagree.
see us.
I don't disagree with it, but the CRM can also be used for so much more other than just reminding your clients you're available. Reminding you about their birthdays, sending out rep agreements and contracts and all kinds of things. So I really recommend that you guys check into it, or if you already have one, start using it. I think we've tried this
We've tried it
a
for
couple times,
years.
yeah.
I think it goes back to the consistency.
Consistency.
You know, you can do a little bit of everything, but if you're not being consistent, whatever you're doing is not going to work.
So you guys don't work as a team, correct? But you do
No.
work together.
Mhm.
So
We always have each other's backs.
if someone comes to you and says, I need someone to help me buy a house or sell a house or whatever, what's the first conversation you have with them? What do you do to vet them?
Well, first I'm like, okay, when do you have time to meet with me?
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, if they do agree to do like a Zoom call, or if they agree to meet you in person, then you know that they are people that are ready to make that
They're
move.
serious?
Yes.
Because you will get ghosted a lot of the times once you start. You know, people call sometimes, they're like, oh, they just want quick information, but they're not really ready to commit to sitting down with you and actually having that conversation.
Yeah.
They just want instant answers. So if I can get them in front of me, that's when I start asking all the questions like, what is your timeline? how much money do you have saved, what is important to you, what's the monthly payment you'd like to stay in, things like that, so I can see if what they have in mind is realistic or not. And if I feel like they're way off, then it's definitely time for me to step in and, you know, explain to them a little bit more of how everything works in real estate.
So you do set the expectations early on.
Yes.
What about you?
The same, because they really don't know how it works. They have
Most of the time they don't know.
They'll call, I want a $500,000 house.
Sweet. And I've got
Sweet.
$10 in the bank.
Exactly. Or, you know,
Monthly payment $1,500, $500,000
Yes.
sell price.
So I'm like, okay,
Ain't gonna
hold
happen.
on, that's not happening.
No. Unless they can put $400,000 down.
Exactly.
Tell everybody one thing as we wrap up the podcast, one thing about you that you want everybody that's watching the podcast to know about you. What they can expect.
I'm definitely the funnest person you'll meet.
She's not going to agree with that.
Hold on a second.
That's why we're friends.
Yeah. What about you?
I have great communication skills.
She actually does.
I will answer that text
Yeah.
in 5 seconds.
Yeah. And if she doesn't, she'll answer it.
I'll answer
let
it.
you know.
I will never leave anybody hanging.
What do you remember your social media handles where they can find you on social media?
Yes, Amy Rivas Realtor on all platforms.
All platforms. Yelena?
Yelena Farzullayeva, Realtor.
Okay, you're gonna have to spell that.
Yelena, and then last name Farzullayeva. I think.
I think. So,
You'll find me on any of their pages.
what anybody out there that's listening that's from that part of the world, do you want to say something to them in your language over there?
Oh gosh.
Can you?
Звоните мне.
What does that mean?
Call me.
Well, you have an open audience. What do you want to say?
I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say?
No.
So she does speak, what's the
Russian.
language?
Russian.
She does speak Russian.
With
so
a little accent.
Okay, so if you're Russian out there, she's a little shy right now, but she does speak Russian. So if you want to work with a real estate agent that speaks another language, speaks Russian, go for it.
I speak Spanish.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Hola.
Go for
Hola.
it.
Llámenme si quieren comprar una casa.
What was that?
Call me if you want to buy a house.
Okay, great. Now, give me a phone number.
281-957-3440.
And you?
832-622-9953.
Do you have email?
Yes, it's amy@tentoriproperties.com.
How do you spell Tentori?
TENTORI.
I would have said why, so I'm glad I asked you. What's your email address?
YelenaRealtor1@gmail.com.
And do either one of you guys have a website?
No.
No?
Somewhere.
Okay. So,
Somewhere on horror.
Somewhere on Worth Clark Realty.
You can find them on Worth Clark Realty or HAR.com.
Listen, guys, you'll never be bored with this.
Just follow us on
No.
Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, just follow them on Instagram. Lots of great videos, lots of great content. Yelena, give me your phone number one more time.
832-622-9953.
Amy?
281-957-3440.
So if you're looking for real estate agents that will not only get you what you're looking for, whether buying or selling, renting or leasing, but you'll also have a very good time. Fun ladies, give them a call. This is Amy Rivas and Yelena
F.
Tune in just a couple minutes. We're going to be back with segment number 2 with Chris T. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Bye.